afternoon all. Final ride of the day, Vegas edition. So this is the Freedom, but it's the Vegas edition in red and black for a customer, and a final test ride. So if you watched the video where we did the promo on this is one that we did the promo on. I love this bike. So what I'm going to do is just fire the bike up on the side stand. There we go. Nice big dial, all in blue, with the white LEDs over the top, miles an hour. Fuel tank on these, you put 5 litres in, it don't even fill anything. You're going to get about a bar. Neutral light at the bottom, rev counter, and then you've got start button, hazards, kill switch, and horn indicators lights. Pass light to the very top, and these wide mirrors. These are great because you can adjust these to where you want to put them. I've got them just above my wrist at the moment, but look at the side of the bike. You have a running light to the side of the bike. Doesn't that make it visible? You have got the seat option to the rear, so it does come with a rear seat, but you've got the plastic cover on it at the moment for single rider only. Obviously 125, can't take a pillion yet unless you pass your test. You've got the crash bars to the side, 6-speed box, and it is a cruiser style bike. Very Harley-esque. And obviously this one doesn't leak oil like a Harley does. Right, let's get out and have a ride. I've got 6 miles on the bike so far, obviously from when we did the promotional video to this, which means I have less miles to ride, and it is chucking it down of rain, so I've got to be careful of my eye. Visor down. Let's protect the eyeball, and we've got to try and get out of here. Oh, this is going to be fun. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got 2 MOTs to do still for bikes. And I've got a little Pooch Maxi that's come in. A really old Pooch Maxi. That brings back a few memories. I'm going to get a little bit of video of that when I'm doing the MOT. So let's get out into traffic. We're going to have a quick whiz around town. Final ride. And then obviously give the customer a call. Now we bulk checked this all this morning. I have been back after a couple of days off, and the best bit is I have got loads and loads of bookings, absolutely rammed to the hilt, which means I keep busy, I keep active. So we'll just wait for the traffic to clear, and obviously 4 o'clock, everyone's come out of work. Friday, yes, the weekend, it's the start of a weekend, yes it is. I wonder how many of these are going to probably come on and watch Friday Night Live. None. Absolutely none. Right. Come on, car. Just wait for the white van. I've got to clear a gap in the road. 6-speed box. Come on, Motor Parts Direct. Move, move, move. Let's get out. Second gear pull out. Let's just see what it's like pulling out in second gear. Clear all the gravel in the middle of the road. Get through the box. 3, 4, 5, 6, and get the power on. 30 mile an hour. Nice big speedo there. Now the only annoying thing is the bottom of that bar obscures the bottom of the clocks. Great idea. That is the one thing I did pick up on. Obviously you can adjust the bars back towards you a little bit to get a bit more of clocks, but you're adjusting the rake of the handlebars, so lean forward and you can see what's going on. Obviously if you're a higher rider you can see, but the bottom of the clocks is blanked off, so obviously if you're leaning forward a little bit you can actually see what is going on. And that Mini is a little bit close to me behind. Typical car driver. Right, let's go into town. Let's have a blat around at 30 mile an hour. And obviously big cruiser tyres on this, so it's got a very wide bore on the tyres, which means a better road holding. Excuse me. Very big fat back tyre on this, which means it's going to be great for cornering. Yet another one parked on double yellows with his builder's van because he wants to go to Papa Luigi's and get some pizza. Watch out for the zebra crossing, no one on it. And lo and behold, let's just park on the pavement because you're going to the shop. Parking down here, or people's driving sound. Oh, I wish I was a traffic warden. Give out a couple of tickets. Last minute indication, he's going to just jump out. There we go. all the way down through the box. Now the gearbox on this is super smooth, which means very easy to change gear. Big wide bars means it's easier to steer it through the corners. Look over, check that I've cancelled the indicator, that's the only thing. Hide the telltales down the bottom in the black bit so you can't see them. And that is one thing that I've picked up on quite a few of these. You can't see the telltales unless you lean forward. Even if you adjusted the bars and the rake of those bars, it's going to put your mirrors at a silly angle. And it's going to put everything else at a silly angle. But it's a big old bike for what it doesn't look like a 125. And it's a water-cooled machine. And obviously, if you go for the bikes, you've got the Bosch fuel injection system on them as well, so it's got really good parts on these. A lot of our customers have obviously bought the black and gold Freedom. A lot of people have decided to opt for the Vegas, and it's both near enough the same bike, just different colour schemes. But big old tyres on them, massive fuel tank, side running lights as well, and you can't go far wrong with the brand. Now these are obviously not made in China. These are made in I believe India or Asia, and then shipped to America, assembled in America, and then shipped to the UK, which is why it can get away with built in the USA badge on it. But it is a gorgeous ride, and definitely a bike I would recommend. I absolutely love these. And and WK Bikes and Quadzilla are putting out some really good stuff at the moment. Really enjoying some of the bikes that they're doing, especially the new Scrambler that's just come out. Right, round the corner we go, back to the garage. I am soaking wet because I haven't got my waterproofs on, I have got my overalls on, so I am going to have to do an MOT with wet overalls. But at least the eye is protected, which is the last thing that I want to get, a wet eye and get any rubbish in it. So loads of mileage now on the bike, just a final test ride to do, and the best bit is you can just poddle around in 5th and 6th gear on this, because the torque off of it does pick up very well once you're going through the gearbox. So wait to get back to the yard, because I've got to have a look at this little Pooch Maxi. It's great. I took one look at it and said I had one of those at 16. Phil went, oh my god, don't start him off. Love it, absolutely love it. Stick around to the end of the video. Where are you going? You can stay there for 2 minutes, please. Damn van drivers. White van man. Right, up the speed bump we go, down the other side. Suspension is lovely. Cruising along in 4th gear. And a shed load of mileage. Great. So we've racked up all the mileage that we need. Just my final test drive, couple of miles on the day of handover. We're going to go in here, and yes, my indicator is working, but just can't see it. Right, we're going to put this one back in the showroom, give her a dry off. There was that little Tomos, that little blue thing. But until the next one, guys, be well, ride safe, and from RB, as always, it's a big goodbye from me.